I'm going to show you 3 clips that hopefully will prove to you that voters aren't choosing between conservative and liberal values. They're choosing between someone who sides with a bully and someone who stands up to a bully. And I'm telling you this because last night I watched the debate between the candidates for Attorney General in Virginia, and I realized that it's a template for the struggle that America is experiencing today. Because on one side, you have the current AG, Jason Miyares, whose number one priority is not angering Donald Trump, even though the president's policies are destroying our jobs, our reproductive rights, our access to healthcare, and our personal safety. And on the other side, you have Jay Jones, who clearly from last night's debate is willing to stand up to the bully in chief and protect people like you and me. Now, before I get started, let's get one thing out of the way. Jay Jones made a mistake years ago. It is clear to everyone. Everybody's aware of it. Do you know who also is aware of it? Jay Jones. This is how he addressed it the other night.
Let me be very clear. I am ashamed. I am embarrassed. And I'm sorry.
So with that out of the way, let's talk about what really matters, because this race is for sure about more than a text message. It's about whether a state like Virginia gets steamrolled by the policies of an out-of-control White House and whether the people we elect in the state to protect us really do protect us or decide to cower to Trump. This is what's at stake in Jay Jones' own words.
And the stakes of this race are too high for it to be about anything else. Because when Donald Trump fires workers, sends armed troops into cities and defunds law enforcement, he has a willing cheerleader here in Jason Miyares who will not step up to sue.
And in case there's any doubt about it, consider that Miyares, the current AG, declined to join multi-state lawsuits, even the ones that had several Republican AGs in it, just so he didn't have to go against Trump. And that should worry everybody in Virginia. And speaking of lawsuits, that's where my favorite statement by Jones of the entire evening came out. This is what he said.
I will fight to make sure we join those lawsuits that he has opted out of, but he can't seem to do that because he is too afraid and too weak to stand up to the president. As Attorney General, I can't wait to see Donald Trump in court. I relish that fight.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, goes to the heart of the fight, because no state in the union deserves an Attorney General that works for the federal government. Sorry, it's even worse than that, because Miyares is beholden to Donald Trump, the man, not Donald Trump, the president. The reality is that the GOP is no longer the party of conservative values. It is the party that works for Trump, no matter what Trump wants. And standing up to Donald Trump starts at the state level, and the office of the Attorney General is where it all starts. And so I'm going to leave you with these words from Jay Jones himself, because at the end of the day, this year's state elections are also very much about this.
Donald Trump doesn't run this Commonwealth. Jason Miyares seems to think that that's who his boss is. He'd rather be Donald Trump's pro bono attorney than do his job.
And now, America, go vote.